Hello, welcome to Industrial Design Consultancy. Today we're going to be talking about globalisation in order to celebrate World Industrial Design Day. Globalisation is a big issue for many businesses, and we're going to be looking at industrial design, how it can help businesses and tackle some of the problems associated with globalisation. My name is Stephen Knowles. I'm the Managing Director of Industrial Design Consultancy.
Hi, I'm Mark Tanner, and I'm Head of Industrial Design here.
So we look forward to taking you through a few of the issues and how we as designers are looking to help businesses cope with them. So what is globalisation? Well, it's about the convergence of products, companies and brands which become available across the whole world. So people in China are familiar with brands which people in Africa, USA, Europe are also familiar with. So this didn't used to exist 10 or 15 years ago, and is now a very common feature. It's about open markets, so pretty much companies from any country can compete on a reasonably level playing field with companies from any other country. So that's a very important point about globalisation. But importantly as well is it's not about uniformity. All markets are not the same. All consumers are not the same. So it's important to realise there's lots of commonalities which can be applied across the world, but there's not one-size-fits-all solution. So the next question is, well, what does that mean for business? And what it means is increased competition in the first place from companies from overseas that previously didn't have access to some of your markets. But conversely, it means that you as a company have opportunities to enter alternative markets and effectively be playing on the global stage. And that's very important for businesses to realise that those threats are also an opportunity as well. It's in the world of product design and industrial design, it means there tends to be a bit more convergence of products. So products appear across the globe and sell globally, and that's clearly a very significant trend. It means shorter product life cycles because there's always a new competition from a different country leading the way, and that means that people have to shorten the development cycle, the design cycle for new products. So lots of different things going on, lots of challenges for businesses, but clearly lots of opportunities as well. So we're going to be looking at how those opportunities, design can really help take advantage of them. So clearly these are global markets that people are competing in, but there's a need for local solutions to take the subtleties of the culture and the individual aspects of the way people live their lives and use products. So industrial design is very well placed to help companies take advantage of these opportunities and understand all the challenges that are posed by understanding different users, different markets, cultures and behaviours across the world, and then applying that into product designs which hopefully and generally can be applied and fit the needs in far more than one market and potentially across the whole world. So industrial design is very well placed to help companies understand these local subtleties and take advantage of the global opportunities which now exist in the world. And here to tell us a bit more about that is Mark.
So I think the reason that we think that designers are well placed for this is that they naturally empathise with people. They approach projects by trying to understand users' needs, their perceptions and motivations. And if you add into that the fact that designers have a natural curiosity, they tend to be very aware of trends in the marketplace, social change, up-and-coming technology, and they combine the understanding of this to sort of drive and inform the new products and develop new ideas. And I think it's a small step to see that these skills can easily be expanded to apply to understanding cultures, strange cultures, and different areas of the global marketplace.
So design has always been multidisciplinary, or increasingly so in recent years, and we believe very strongly it's important that industrial designers link seamlessly with engineers and people doing manufacturing and marketeers, and that's a very core part of of what industrial designers ought to do these days. But also now, the globalisation adds a multicultural, multinational dimension to things.
So I think that one of the benefits of the multidisciplinary process has always been the ability to gain insight from different points of view, from different aspects of the process. But I think now design organisations need to add to that a multicultural aspect, again, just to continue to increase the range of point of view that can be brought to bear on a project. And that's why at IDC we now have a multinational team of people, which gives the design teams instant access to input from different cultural backgrounds on the small points. On a day-to-day basis we can actually engage in conversations about these issues, as well as gaining input from some of the bigger pictures that we do with our research.
But it isn't just about us as designers understanding all the different trends and requirements for a product. It's very important that we communicate those with the client, so we have ways of simplifying the information and making sure that that we together with our clients have a very good understanding about the opportunities and what it means for their business.
So I think, we talked about sort of establishing themes. When we start working beyond that to look at insights that allow us to identify opportunities for innovation and new products and features, it's at that point in particular that we try to work really closely with the client teams. We strongly encourage them to work with us, not just to attend meetings, but to actually actively engage in brainstorms, to look at sorting out of ideas and classifying them and understanding what's going on there. It's also important for us, another means of dealing with globalization is that we harness their input, so we've got good at being able to leverage their networks and their knowledge. For example, working with Chinese companies, we can talk with distributors in North America to understand the issues that are impacting on the products that they're making on the sales in the US.
We've spoken about globalisation and a lot of the challenges and processes, and really hope you found that interesting. To provide a summary of what we've been talking about, really it's that globalisation provides great opportunities but also creates challenges for businesses. It means that there's increased convergence with people in many different countries being familiar with certain products, certain brands and certain companies. And for designers it means that the requirement to make products is greater than ever. Design cycles need to be faster and there's always a pressure on development. The natural empathy and curiosity to designers means that industrial design as a discipline is ideally suited to help companies deal with these challenges. And as we move into this globalized era, the industrial designers need to move from being multidisciplined to being multidisciplined and multicultured. The extra factors that are going to come with globalization, or that do come with globalization, there's a lot more information to be sorted and synthesized, and it's the job of experienced designers to make sense of this and communicate it to clients so that they can understand what it means to their businesses. And then finally, clients themselves have a very key role in the whole process, working with designers to give a lot of their experience, their knowledge of the markets, and to really leverage their resources, their skills and their global networks in a lot of cases to make sure that information is put to the best use in the most efficient way. So we've just really talked about it in a very short period of time, and it's a very big subject, but we hope you found it useful. And if you have any questions about Industrial Design Day, or us as a company, then please feel free to get in touch. Thank you.